Welcome back. So before we dive into today's math problem, we're going to take a moment to meditate and relax ourselves. So sit up straight and gently close your eyes. We're going to incorporate some shoulder relaxation. So put your arms behind your back and grasp your hands against each other with the fingers interlaced, or bend your elbows and have the hands reach the opposite forearms, or if you can, even inch your hands over to the opposite elbows. Don't force anything. And you can roll your shoulders forward in a circle and backwards, and feel the shoulders settle gently downward. We're going to inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale fully through the nose. Feel your shoulders relax downward. As you inhale through the nose, you can even press your back with your arms, feeling your sternum rise and open and your shoulders relax down. And exhale slowly through your nose. As you inhale, feel your belly rise and your lungs fill fully. And exhale slowly, feel your neck and shoulders relax. One last inhale. Send the breath to any parts of your body that may be feeling somewhat tense. At the top, hold your breath for a few seconds. And exhale as slowly as you can, savoring the breath and feeling all the tension release from your body. And you can release your hands and arms. You can put them in your lap and gently open your eyes. Great job. Okay, so let's have a look at this math problem from the College Board. It's from the SAT Math Test section 4, which does allow calculators. And the problem says, which of the following numbers is not a solution of the inequality 3x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 4x minus 3? And we're given 4 choices. So have a look at this, take a minute to give it a try, and select your answer. If you're not sure what to do, that's okay. Just do what you can, and you can even take a guess, and then we'll have a look at it together. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I'm going to start by just rewriting the inequality, and then I'm going to solve for it by isolating the x. And this is something that you are probably pretty familiar with. So how about if, as a first step, I subtract 3x from both sides, and then I end up with negative 5 is greater than or equal to x minus 3. And then how about if we add 3 to both sides? And then what do I end up with? Negative 2 is greater than or equal to x. I'm going to rewrite that as x is less than or equal to negative 2. Okay, so this is a good place to stop. Now, you may remember from past videos that I showed you a very important strategy called start in the middle, which says that if you have a multiple choice problem and the answers are given in order from smallest to largest or largest to smallest, you want to test values by starting in the middle with B or C. And I just lean towards C. And that can be a really efficient strategy for eliminating choices. So the exception to that is multiple choice questions that are inequalities. And here we have an inequality. And here's how the strategy works. When you have an inequality, what you want to do is start with the biggest or the smallest choice and then work your way in the other direction. And I'll show you how that works in this example. So they're telling us that we want the choice that is not a solution. So we want something that is not a solution to x is less than or equal to negative 2. So if a value is not less than or equal to negative 2, that means we want the value that is greater than negative 2. That word is going to be a clue. We want the value that is greater than negative 2. And when you have the word greater, you're going to start with the biggest choice, the choice that has the greatest value, and then work your way through the list. So the choice that's offered that has the greatest value is negative 1. So let's look at it in the statement. Is negative 1 a solution to x is less than or equal to negative 2? Well, negative 1 is not less than or equal to negative 2. It's greater than negative 2. So in fact, we found our answer. So the answer is going to be A, because negative 1 is not a solution to the inequality. It's not less than or equal to negative 2. So as we continue working with inequality multiple choice problems, we'll continue getting practice with this strategy. But I just wanted to share it with you because I think it can be an efficient way to think about the choices, especially if they're somewhat complicated statements. I hope you enjoyed seeing this strategy. And if you have any questions or any suggestions or requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I enjoyed working together and look forward to seeing you again soon.